Let's talk about the waltz strum. We're going to keep it pretty even, like the standard strum. The biggest difference between the standard strum and a waltz strum is the number of beats that we have to work with. Typically, all of the strum patterns we've done so far have been based on 4 beats. But in a waltz, we take that 4th beat away and we just have 3 beats. Makes a world of difference. So there are a couple different ways you can strum a waltz. The most simplest is just to strum on the first beat of every 3-beat group. Waltzes tend to go a little bit more quickly than those standards. So it'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ba, 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 ba. Can you hear those beats inside your head? 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, that is pretty boring. But if you have some complicated chord work, that's a great place to start, right? It's just the straight strums. It always brings you back to the very basic beat of the waltz. If you want to add in some extra beats, you can start with some very slight, slightly, I hesitate to say weaker, but yeah, some weaker down strums as opposed to the strong first down strum, like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So you have strong, weak, weak, strong, weak, weak. And you're still hitting the strings. You may not be hitting all 4 of them. Don't worry about hitting all 4 of them. You may just hit kind of the 2 middle strings or the highest 3. You just want to have a much lighter touch on those. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Now, if that too is feeling a little boring or not quite challenging enough or not quite right for the song you're trying to play, let's add some up strums in there. We're going to add an up strum for each of those lighter down strums in between, like this. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Remember that first beat really represents the pulse of a waltz. Ba, 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 ba. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1. Pause right there. Now, of those 3 options I showed you, you could choose to play either one of those or any one of those 3 with a group of people that are playing others of those 3 options, and it will all sound good together. They all kind of fit into each other. So pick the one that feels the most comfortable for you, and then try singing the lyrics with just that strum pattern before you add in the chords. And then maybe leave the words out and just add the chords to really feel where those chord changes come and hit that first beat each time. And then when you're ready, you can start to put in all 3, right? We like to work with those individual elements as much as we can separately before we start to integrate them together. So that is the waltz strum. Enjoy your practice with it.